I'm almost packed. Good morning. Last night the wind changed and it started to blow around 10 o'clock around 10 o'clock from the sea, and I was like, nah, it's gonna be very humid. But I was too tired to put the fly sheet on, and this morning I had to wait a little bit to dry my quilt. It was a little bit wet on the surface and also the tent, but it's okay. No rush, no rush. Off we go, another day on the road, another day alive. Wow. I'm alive now. Who knows if I'll be alive later today. And yesterday I pumped up the tires, but it's not good on the sun. But it's good on the paved road, so let's keep it like this. I have about 20 kilometers to the next town that I already can see it on the far side. There I can get water. I can drink this last half a liter before I get there. I spent the whole day in, most of the day in this little town. I went to chill on my kiddies. They have an offer on double menu for €3 something. I mean, it's not double. You get only one drink, one fries, but 2 burgers. I didn't feel well. I think it's blood pressure again. I will need to do something. I need to do some tests, because even last night when I was cooking, I was bending down, and then when I was standing, I kept fainting, and I don't know. All right, highway. I love it. Sandstorm area. My battery died. I don't know what I recorded, but I left the motorway, was looking for a spot to camp, and then just when I turned off, this guy stopped me. He's from Slovakia. He stopped a little further ahead and he ran after me. He was like, stop. And then he's like, what are you doing? It's like, I'm cycling around the world. I'm going to camp around here. And he's like, no, come where we are. We have beer. What beer? I'm coming. And it's beautiful around here. I need to lower the pressure of my tires. But he said 500 meters.
Man, you are crazy! You are even more crazy! You are even more crazy than us! Do you drink beer?
You need help?
No. Finally, a nice campsite in Saudi Arabia. This is where I camp. I can't show you much of what happened last night, but it's a kind of a club of people, but it's a 3H club. We had pork sausages, highly illegal in Saudi Arabia, for breakfast.
And we had 2 more illegal things in this kingdom for breakfast. Footprints, so it's actually there are foxes around here. For sure, they are here. You will see if you dance. Okay, we are good. It's called Skinner's Canyon. It was found in the 80s, like 40 years ago. Nobody would come here. People just go, camp, or have a picnic and go back. I'm not sure. Maybe to the left. Hold on. Check the left side thing.
This is the end of the canyon. Yeah. All right, we are going back. Let's see if I can get out without deflating my tires. Would be nice. But if I got in, I can get out as well. What a night! What a night! Random things that happens when you're on the road. Unfortunately, I can't really tell much about this group of people, otherwise they'll be easily identified. Yeah, let's leave it like that. But it's sort of a social club that was started in Malaysia by British people. Oh man, if all my journey in Saudi Arabia would be at least in places like this, where at least at night you can find a nice spot to camp, these canyons. But I was talking to these guys and they told me there isn't much now because a lot of land is fenced. They make loads of industrial development, so they remove the dunes, they flatten the soil, and they told me it's we had many camping spots, but now we only have a couple of ones.
Check candies, check candies, check candies, take them. Take care.
Ciao. Check candies. Nice. Back on the highway. 16:28. First of all, I was pissed off that they stopped me on the highway and they're like, passport. I was like, why did you stop me? Passport. Anyway, back and forward, I gave the passport. Then they always want to take pictures of the passport. They take the picture of the first page and they take the picture of the visa. Then they send it to someone that checks the validity. So this fucking guy took the passport, and because the passport closes, instead of keeping it open with 2 fingers, this fucking guy, this fat fuck, took the passport and bent it on the opposite direction that the passport closed. I exploded because already those fucking idiots of the Egyptian police give me back the passport in 2 pieces. And this fucking guy, he took my passport and folded it backwards. And they're like, you can go. No, I cannot go. I want your identification because I want to make a formal complaint. So then I requested that they call someone that speaks English. And I was like, I want to make a formal complaint. And then they talk and talk and talk. And they're like, I'm really sorry, I apologize. He did this thing that they tap on their head when they're sorry. I was like, dude, this is not the behavior of a policeman. You're not above the law. He kept saying, I'm the police. The fuck do I care if you're the police? And then he apologized, was like, no, I want the ID number of this policeman because I want to make a formal complaint. And they kept going back and forwards. And then the guy that speaks English, all of a sudden he couldn't speak English anymore. He kept saying, Italy good, no problem. Italy good, no problem. Fuck you. Empty quarter straight. And I left. The world's biggest oasis. It's a normal group of towns, one after the other. Very normal, where you can change your tires. You can live as everywhere else. Just a little bit more palm trees. That's it. Nothing special. Nothing to write home about. That's where I'm going for the night. Asfar Lake. If I can get there before it's dark. It's another 20 kilometers. More or less. Headwind. I love it. Fucking hell. Exactly what I needed. 20 kilometers of headwind. And 50 minutes to the sunset. Nice. Sun is set now. Let's keep on going. Have another 4 kilometers to my turn off. It's a sandy road, but it's okay. Apparently camping is prohibited. Last night in the canyon it was very dry, nice and dry, but tonight I think in a little bit the wind will change, and there is a wind coming from the sea. It's gonna be humid. It's beautiful around here. Very beautiful. Alright, it's getting dark, but I think I can follow this road and around there take a left, and then we're not that far from the lake, so maybe I can arrive there. What a peaceful ride. See the colors? Wow. Wow. Not sure you can see the lake, but I turned on the light and something moved. Can you hear it? I wonder if there are crocodiles or gators. What is making noise? It's moving there. There's another car there, another car over there. But I don't think there is nice spot to camp. I thought maybe there was a dune, but there's no dunes here. And obviously I'm not gonna camp. But yeah, no, I'm going back a bit and camp down there. It's a new day in Saudi Arabia. Habibi, come to Saudi Arabia. Maybe it's better this way. At the end I came back to this place. It was very peaceful here and I have a very good night. I almost slept not 8 hours as I want, but close, very close. And now I'm gonna pack up. And today, technically, I could arrive also not to Qatar, but very close. But let's see. All right, we can start the day. My problem is I need to find a way to go back on the other way. I need to find an opening. Hopefully it's not too long. Look at this. Fuck. I can't go stuck there. Look at this. Some luck. Also because there was only half a lane open. Only 4 kilometers. Only 4 kilometers detour. Now we are back on the right direction. Road to Qatar. Heading back to the last village of the oasis so I can have some resupply. There is a gas station a little further, but just to be sure. Here there is a Mikey D's as well, and I can have a double menu for 16 SAR. Back in the oasis. Back on the road. I chilled couple of hours or maybe more at Mikey D's because why not? I don't want to do too many kilometers because I don't feel super well. So if I do 100 kilometers a day, it's okay. So I took advantage of the Wi-Fi and Mikey D's for a while. Salwa or Salva. I think it's the border with Qatar. This is gonna be the last gas station for today. So I loaded up on water. I have water to cook, plenty of water, of which I got 2 frozen bottles of 1.5 liters. They're here. No photography. It's good, I'm taking a video. If I was taking picture, would have been a problem. Parking. You can't do shit around here. Let's see if I can avoid deflating the tires. I need to get there. Then I can cycle a bit into the desert. I missed the sunset. What a pity. While I was pushing this, let's cycle a little bit away from the highway if it's possible. It would be nicer if the road was going a bit more towards inland, but it's mostly parallel, slightly parallel to the road, to the highway. I don't know who put that thing there, but it's convenient as fuck. I'm gonna pitch my tent here, I think. Not too shabby. Be nice to get to that dune, but it's too much work. So the sand is, there is a tiny layer of tough sand on top. If you can ride the bicycle without making it sink in, it's okay. But if it's sink in, then it's underneath, it's very soft. So it's a tricky dance. Beautiful. That's it. Tortellini and a little bit of ravioli.